An auto garage in the Ukrainian capital Kyiv has emerged as a surprise source of battlefield resources for the resistance forces during the ongoing conflict with Russia. The shop, which mainly specialized in repairs before the Russian invasion of Ukraine started in 2022, is transforming old cars, trucks and buses into military vehicles which are capable of transporting drones and weapons. We are not a wealthy country, and the state cannot provide all our soldiers with armored four-wheel vehicles, so pickups are a compromise, an Ukrainian volunteer called Anton Sinenko told AFP. Very often, there are breakdowns with cars in peacetime. But in wartime, such a breakdown can lead to a tragedy, he said when asked about the reason behind his initiative. The car won't start, and that's it. The soldiers can no longer escape from the enemy tank. The vehicles being used by the garage are mainly donated or fundraised by the Ukrainian volunteers involved in the initiative. According to AFP, there were also a number of cars and other vehicles which were imported from other countries including Estonia, Poland and Latvia. We don't just change lubricants and filters, we fully prepare the entire machine for the harsh conditions in which it will work on the front line, Sinenko said. Due to the specialization needed to make the vehicles battle-ready, the garage has included special instructors in the effort, and the mechanics were even taught how to mount a Starlink internet dish. This is our contribution to the victory, garage owner Ruslan Kulagin told AFP. Ukraine and some Russian nationalist bloggers put the Makiivka death toll in the hundreds, though pro-Russian officials say those estimates are exaggerated. Rallies to commemorate the dead were held in several Russian cities, including Samara, where some came from, RIA Novosti news agency reported. Mourners laid flowers in the center of Samara. I haven't slept for 3 days. Samara hasn't slept. We are constantly in touch with the wives of our guys. It's very hard and scary. But we can't be broken. Grief unites. We will not forgive, and, definitely, victory will be ours. RIA quoted Yekaterina Kolotovkina, a representative of a women's council at an army unit, as telling one of the rallies. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanked former U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as she gave up the gavel running the Democratic caucus to a new generation of leaders. The 118th Congress was sworn in earlier in the day, and with that a new party leader for Democrats in the House. Republicans won control of the chamber in November, and Democrats chose Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York to run the caucus. House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy was vying to replace Pelosi, but lawmakers have yet to choose a new leader as the chamber weighed in on a third round of votes. Thank you, Nancy Pelosi, for being a strong supporter of the Ukrainian people, and for your leadership in making historic decisions of the U.S. Congress on helping Ukraine's fight for freedom and independence, Zelensky said over his official Telegram social media account. Pelosi led a secret congressional delegation to Ukraine in April, where she pledged Zelensky her support until the fight is done. Emergency crews sifted through the rubble of a building struck by Ukrainian rockets, killing at least 63 Russian soldiers bayraktar, in the latest blow to the Kremlin's war strategy, as Ukraine says Moscow's tactics could be shifting. An Associated Press video of the scene in Makiivka, a town in the partially Russian-occupied eastern Donetsk region, showed 5 cranes and emergency workers removing big chunks of concrete under a clear blue sky. In the attack, which apparently happened last weekend, Ukrainian forces fired rockets from a US-provided HIMARS multiple launch system, according to a Russian Defense Ministry statement. It was one of the deadliest attacks on the Kremlin's forces since the war began more than 10 months ago, and an embarrassment that stirred renewed criticism inside Russia of the way the war is being conducted.